Hey guys, thank you again for watching. Thank you again for joining today, watching my video. Today I am going to create a video pretty much about baby mamas and baby daddies. So before I begin, what many of you are probably wondering why it sounds like I'm in the bathroom right now. It is because I'm in the bathroom right now. I haven't got my furniture yet into my place, so I don't sit in my living room and my desk or nothing is up or anything. So I'm actually in my kids' bathroom because there's a window in here, and I just like to look outside sometimes and get a feel of that good scenery and that outdoor energy. You know, I got my candle in here burning. Let me actually let you guys see what's it like in here so you guys know what I'm working with. So I'm just gonna take y'all around and see. I got my little candle, it's a green apple candle, y'all, because I like that real good smell. I like to have positive energies and share positive energies and all that good-ish, you know. So I also want to share with you guys, I created an ideas book. See it right there? I don't know if you can read my horrible handwriting, but it's an ideas book that I created because I want to start jotting down ideas that you guys give me, as well as what I think about myself, so that way I could come up with more videos and content. But for now, until I sort out school and videos and work and everything, my videos are just going to be real simple snippets. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, my topic today. I want to talk about baby mamas and baby daddies. Reason being is because I had a few friends that had a baby with somebody, and one of those persons, I guess, can be categorized as a deadbeat. A deadbeat, yeah. So the reason I decided to talk about this is because I'm actually still with my kid's father. I actually have two kids by him. Yeah, there was a point in time we weren't together, you know. But long story short, we did what we had to do to take care of our kids, and we just fell in love again in the midst of that. So yeah. Let's begin. Y'all gonna see me sit down on my daughter's potty because I don't have a chair in this bathroom. I don't have a chair in any of my bathrooms, actually. So if you see me go down, it's because I decided to sit down on her potty. So I wanted to talk about this subject because from my last video, I mentioned to a lot of you guys that, you know, my dad wasn't really there for me. So just so you can know more about why I say that and understand what I was coming from, or what I was saying, however you want to say it. I grew up with my grandmother because my mom, something happened to me when I was younger, and my mom and my dad lost custody of me pretty much. And my dad, he wasn't necessarily a deadbeat, you know, but he didn't take care of me, if that makes sense. My grandmother did. And now as an adult, my dad is in my life, to be completely honest with y'all. You know, he helps me with my kids. He helps me, he gives me advice. He tells me to pretty much pick my head up. You know, just something that a father should say to a daughter, to be completely honest. And I was so mad at him when I was younger because of the fact that I felt like he could have did more for me. I wanted him to do more for me, and even though, yes, he would walk me back and forth from when I was in elementary school, he would give me money on Fridays when he would get paid after cutting grass. He would buy me a plate of curry goat on Fridays, again, when he gets paid. You know, he did little things that kind of counted, because when I got older, it was then when I realized, like, oh shit, my dad didn't have a lot, you know. It was like he could drop thousands on me and say, hey, look, go buy yourself some school clothes or no shit like that. No, he kind of gave me what he had, but after he took care of his desires with his money, you know. It's just the truth in the situation. And I cannot lie to you guys and say that, you know, I wasn't mad because he didn't give me more, but now that I'm older, it kind of makes sense, you know, because I'm an adult now, you know, I have kids. And, you know, there are times where I buy myself something and I'm like, I'm not gonna buy y'all nothing because they don't need nothing, you know. And maybe that's how my dad saw it, you know, because again, my grandmother had became my legal guardian. So technically she agreed to be like, you know what, I'm gonna give this girl everything she needs. And my dad technically was like, okay, I just gotta be there. Because he was there, you know, besides the times he got locked up and put in jail and he was on the road doing work or whatever the case may be a few times, my dad was there a lot technically. I couldn't even walk down the street and not see my dad standing on the corner because that was a no-go. So I can't say that my dad wasn't there, but my mom definitely wasn't there. A lot happened when I was younger. You know, my mom, some shit went down. Let's just say that. And she kind of left me and my sisters high and dry, you know, my biological mom. She left us. I think I was three or four around the time. I can't remember, to be completely honest, but 3 or 4. And my mom went to Jamaica to go be with a guy. She left all her, and it's 5 of us, 5 girls. She left all her girls to go pretty much be with some dick, in a nutshell. And, you know, it sucks because my dad was there. I see my dad more than I see my mom, and I'm a girl, you know. So now that I'm older, you know, I had a lot going on in my mind growing up, on the fact that I was so angry with my mom because of the fact that she wasn't there when I got a period. You know, she wasn't there when I wanted to talk about boys. She wasn't there for a lot of shit, you know, and it sucks because I'm a girl. You know, that's exactly why it sucks, because I am a girl, you know, and your mom, a girl wants her mom to be there for every accomplishment, every downfall, every single thing, you know. And I had a godmother. God rest her soul, because she passed away. And when she passed away, that was my mom, you know. No, that wasn't like my biological mom, but there was things she did for me when I was younger and not rebelling, that when she was actually finally going off this earth and I knew I would never see her again, it touched home. You know, it touched home, and it made me felt like, who do I have now? You know, what mom do I have now? And I had some close homegirls, and when I would go like to their crib and stuff, you know, I call their mom, what's up, mom? Like, what's up, mom? Because when I was hungry, they fed me. And whenever they went out with their daughter to the mall, they took me too. Not spending stuff on me, but that closure, that conversation, like, who you out here, what boys you talking to type thing, you know, that was them. So I had a lot of homegirls who mom were just like G as fuck. So back on the subject about this baby mama, baby daddy type thing, I hate it when females and guys talk shit about the person they had a kid with. You wanna know why? It's because you made that decision to lay down with that person. You get what I'm saying? You made that decision to do that. You know, and you both are being so selfish to the point where you realize that it's not even about you anymore. It's about the baby who you brought into the situation. So I'm not gonna lie, you know, it sucks when a guy or a girl out of that situation and leaves a person to be a single parent. It sucks. It fucking sucks. Do not think that I'm taking sides. Do not think that I'm like, oh, praise single women or praise deadbeats, because it ain't even none of that. I'm just speaking my thoughts because my dad was a deadbeat, but my dad is in my life now and I'm an adult. You get what I'm saying? And I can't be petty and dwell on old stuff, because that's gonna keep me from my blessing, the blessing of my dad actually being here helping me out so I can do what I need to do for myself, and my kids are good at the same time. You get what I'm saying? Like, I can't keep dwelling on bad. So I don't want for the people who follow me and the people who support me to be out here living a life and they have a kid with someone else, but they can't be cordial with that person, and they can't have a conversation or come see the kid or even give the kid $5 for some lunch at school. You get what I'm saying? Like, little things count, not big things. Because let me tell y'all something, these kids that we're growing up, you get what I'm saying, they don't want a lot of shit. Let me tell you something. My son Ian, he's 5 now. You get what I'm saying? Oh no, he's not 5. What am I talking about? My mind's telling me he's 5 because he's getting ready to turn 5. That's so crazy. But he's 4 going into 5. And all he cares for right now, I'm not going to lie to y'all, is video games. If it's on the phone, if it's on a tablet, if it's on this, he doesn't care about no Jordans. He doesn't care about no Polo clothes, no Gucci, no Versace. My son does not care about that. He'll be happy if he see like it's like some Spider-Man, you know, kind of like sleepwear type thing. But it doesn't matter to him if it costs $10 or $1. And those are the things you want to kind of hold on to, because it's hard out here, especially when you got kids, you know. So in my opinion, you know, I don't know all you guys who watch my videos, but I do know some of you. And for those of you who I know is dealing with someone who doesn't want to see their kid, maybe you should stop making it about your relationship and stop talking about a friendship and actually talk about what's best for the kid. Because I see a lot of the people kind of bring their personal feelings into something that doesn't need that, to be completely honest with y'all. And I'm not saying that because, you feel me, I have my baby daddy or father of my kid or whatever, you get what I'm saying? I'm saying that because it's the truth. Because at one point in time, me and him couldn't even look each other in the face. You know, we kind of fought each other. The police got called. You know, a lot of things happened. This didn't happen overnight. Because if I tell y'all the stories about what really happened between me and him, you'd be like, oh my God, why none of y'all in jail? You know, but we kind of had to be adults about the situation and think like, did we enjoy growing up without our parents? No. You get what I'm saying? The reason why my situation kind of sucked is because of the fact that my mom couldn't accept the fact that my dad didn't want to be with her. It's from the story that was told to me. I don't know how true that is, but I'm telling y'all the story. You get what I'm saying? That was told to me. And it sucks because I was child abused. You see what I'm saying? I was child abused. I was separated from my family. I grew up rough. You get what I'm saying? My grandma took a lot of shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? I was in these streets. I had to find love. I had to find love for myself. You know, that love that oh my God, somebody cares about me. Somebody wants to see me be great type love. I was searching for that. You know, and maybe, you feel me, if my mom would have been woman enough to be like, okay, Freddie, that's my dad's name, by the way, we don't have to be together. We don't have to have sex no more. We can just worry about the one child we have together. If you want to get her Monday through Wednesday and I get her Thursday to the weekend or whatever the case may be, like, they couldn't have that cordial conversation. And I refuse to not have that cordial conversation for the sake of my kids. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want my kids to grow up the way I did. I don't want my kids limiting themselves to think that I gotta choose sides. I gotta choose who's the worst person in this situation. Who did this to me? Who caused my life to go spiral? You know what I'm saying? Because I blame my parents. I blamed my parents for so long about what happened to me. And it sucks because guess what? My parents ain't gonna live my life. So what? They did it to me. So what? What am I going to do? Sit up here and keep crying? What am I going to do? Sit up here and keep holding back myself from my goals, from what I want for my life? You get what I'm saying? I had to stop blaming myself. And the problem and the reason I'm creating this video is to tell you guys, you need to stop doing that shit to your kids. You need to stop. If you want to put him on child support because you know you financially cannot take care of that kid, you do that. Don't threaten, just do it. You get what I'm saying? And then if you happen to be that one that get put on child support, understand that you need to go out here and get a good job so you can pay your child support and take care of yourself at the same time, because you put yourself in that situation when you lay down with that person. You get what I'm saying? If you guys are going to work shit out, work shit out. You get what I'm saying? If you don't want to look at each other, don't look at each other. Let each other go. Let each other have another relationship with someone else and actually let somebody love that kid. It's just that simple. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I grew up all fine and dandy after what happened to me. You know what I'm saying? But it kind of warms my heart to know as an adult, I can rely on my dad to drop my kids off to daycare, to go pick them up. No, he may not can be like, here's $1,000, pay your rent. No, he was never able to do no shit like that, but sometimes, y'all, it's really not even about the money. It's not. Money can't buy you happiness. And it sucks because my dad did so much fucked up shit to me, y'all. He did so much fucked up shit. And it hurt. It hurt, but I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It hurt. You know? But people make mistakes, y'all. People make mistakes. And the thing about it is, sometimes you have to learn from the mistakes the hard way. You know, I yelled at my dad. I called him a bum a few times. I told him he wasn't shit to me. He couldn't live with me no more. I told him so much shit, hashing out all the feelings that I had. And I realized that it didn't make me feel better. It didn't make me feel any better about myself. It didn't make me feel like... It didn't make me feel any better. So sometimes the things we want to be mad at and we want to call people baby mama, baby daddy, because we don't want to accept the fact that we made a bad mistake with having a kid with that person. Sometimes maybe you may have caused that situation. Sometimes maybe you did that. I'm not saying that everybody who have kids together is supposed to be together. But when you want that child to grow up and actually be able to say that they have both their parents, I know I wanted that. And yet, I can't even pick up a phone and call my mom. Thank you guys for watching. As always, please like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think.